Good morning, everyone.
Hello, Ike.
Hello, Misty. Hello, Mikeys.
Hello, my friends.
It is Food Fridays.
And you know what that means?
Sometimes it's rice.
And sometimes it's pot pies.
Oh, okay. Let's sing it. It's Food Friday, and you know what that means. Sometimes it's rice, and sometimes it's pot pies. We'll be right back after the intro music.
Are we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
Welcome back to Food Fridays.
That was like my fingers just weren't working right there. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how I'm going to time those snaps either. But
Snaps.
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 Oh, snap. It's pot pie day.
It is.
Ask yourself one question.
Yeah.
Look yourself in the mirror and say,
Okay.
when's the last time you had a pot pie?
It's been a while.
Punk.
It's been a while.
Yeah?
I have to tell you really quickly before we start my last pot pie experience.
Okay.
I made little itty bitty pot pies in like a mini muffin tin, and I made the
muffins.
Muffins, yeah. And I made them homemade, the dough and everything. And I was making chicken pot pies, so had all the vegetables cut up, the carrots, the potatoes, peas, made the sauce that goes in it, and I made them and I stuck them in the oven and I baked them, and they came out and they were so beautiful and they were just perfectly brown and delicious. And I ate one and realized that I had left the shredded up chicken that I had intended to put in the pot pies in the refrigerator and not even put the chicken in them. And they were still delicious.
So you made vegetarian pot pies.
So I made vegetarian pot pies, and then I used the chicken
sauce.
for something else later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were real tasty, though.
You know what I like to do?
Tell me.
I'll get the, I don't own a microwave.
I don't either.
So I'll get a couple of pot pies. I don't generally go for the big expensive ones. I get like the 89-cent ones, just because that's what I grew up eating.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's got enough sodium in one of them to kill you.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised you're not dead yet already.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
for many reasons.
I'll bake them. But
Yeah.
then while it's baking, because it takes like 400 years.
It does. It takes 45 minutes to
yeah.
bake a normal one.
If you microwave it, it's completely nuclearly hot on the outside.
Oh, completely.
And,
And
then
the bottom of them get mushy when you
Yeah.
do that. And you want it crispy.
Yeah. So you bake it for 400 years, but then you make a couple of cups of rice.
You do a lot of rice
Yeah.
mixed in with vegetables.
Then you
and
put
chicken.
it down. You put a bed of rice down, and then you crack.
Mash it,
Yes,
crack
and
it.
then-
Cracking
yes.
a pot pie is like one of the great joys in life, where you just take the fork and smash it on the top,
Yeah.
and the stuff comes out. And so, man, now we do this every Friday.
Every
Whatever
Friday.
we talk about, I have to go home, and
Yep.
that's what I end up eating.
100%.
Now I'm like, do I make my own, or do I
Dude,
just
ain't nobody
and-
got no time for that.
You know me.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I got the time to, I worked out this morning. That's already done. My work's done for the day. I'm recording. Go home and make myself a nice meal.
It's Food Fridays, so you
And
do
you know
what
what
you
that
want.
means.
Yeah. Oh, we should have an ending song.
And that was Food Fridays, and we told you what it meant.
Yeah, that was Food Fridays, so you do what you want. What rhymes with want? What food rhymes with want?
Go eat something. I hope that it's hot.
Okay, hot and want. That's good.
It's close.
Do you want to hear the origin story of your favorite pot pie?
I want to hear what you've got, because I've got something that's a little concerning.
Okay, here's another episode of Ike Reads Along. Here it is on the screen. I'm on the wiki page of pot pie. A pot pie is a type of meat pie with a top pie crust consisting of flaky pastry. The term is used in North America. Pot pies may be made with a variety of fillings, including poultry, beef, seafood, or plant-based meat substitute fillings. Thank you for all the options, Wikipedia.
Or we could just make it vegetarian. It doesn't have to have meat in it.
They also may differ in types of crust. In the United States, both beef pot pie and chicken pot pie are the most popular types of pot pies and can vary significantly in terms of both preparation and ingredients.
I feel like this Wikipedia was written in 1984.
I feel like we got it off the back of a box of pot pies.
Like, do they still make beef pot pies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, you know what you do? You get one beef
Don't
and one
eat that.
chicken and you mix them together. Oh, it's so good. It's like a chocolate vanilla swirl, but
Here's a meat swirl for you.
yeah, it's one half's chicken and the other half's beef. Mix it together and Misty throws up. Misty and I, now with more vomit sounds.
Now with more vomit sounds. Okay, so this is weird. It's a very old American standby, but from what this says as a long history, back in the days of the Roman Empire, these pastries were served at banquets, sometimes with live birds under the crust.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that
either. But then the English revived the custom of meat pies. The fad swept the country, moving the British food writer to comment that his countrymen were especially fond of deer meat, which they bake in pastries. This venison pastry is a dainty rarely found in any other kingdom.
When's the last time? Oh, sorry, folks. It's really early this Friday. When's the last time you had deer meat?
Probably when I was like 6.
I miss venison so much. You could just throw a stick at a deer in North Carolina. Like everybody just always had deer in the freezer. It was open season.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't just like if you
It's like
lived
that
in
in Kansas too. Like
Yeah.
it was you went hunting for population control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you just happen to keep a tasty treat, so be it.
A little deer pop.
Deer. Oh, deer. Have you ever had a deer sickle?
What?
Deer
A deer
sickle.
circle?
Deer sickle, like a popsicle, but it's just deer juices, frozen.
Are you
on a
fucking
stick.
kidding?
Yes, I am.
I was like, oh my God, you cannot be serious right now. Please tell me you're making this up.
I made it up.
Thank you.
Deer sickle.
Okay, so here's some more about the English. Britons during the era consumed meat pies of all sorts, including pork, lamb, and game. They were especially fond of birds. During the reign of Elizabeth I, English cooks made pot pies using chicken peepers, which consisted of tiny chicks stuffed with gooseberries.
Oh man, that reminds me of Ron
Little
White's
chicks.
baby duck taco joke. If you yeah, he goes to the Beverly Hills and gets baby duck tacos.
No,
There's just only one specific part of the baby duck that they make the tacos out of. Look up Ron White's baby duck taco joke.
no.
How many pot pies do Americans eat?
A lot, I bet. Americans are lazy.
Americans claim we've been eating pot pies wrong this whole time. I can't find the number. I thought it was coming up.
Okay.
Amount of Stouffer's pot pie frozen main courses used in 2020. Cookie consent manager. Yes, cool. U.S. population. How many packs of Stouffer's pot pie frozen main courses have you eaten in the last 30 days? What? This is ridiculous. This is a survey. It wants me to tell it. Okay. Great.
You just walked into an online survey. Amazing.
Number of consumers in millions. Okay. Here it is. No, it's not a survey. So, there are, of the people surveyed, 4.73 million people said that they eat no Stouffer's frozen pot pies. 7.3 million people in this survey said they ate one pack of Stouffer's pot pie frozen main courses.
In what amount of time? In 30 days?
In the last 30 days.
Interesting.
5.6 million people said they had 2 to 3 packs in the last 30 days.
What?
And 2.58 million people surveyed said they had 4 or more packs. That's one a week.
That is a lot. Like, are we really that lazy?
I don't know if it's lazy. It's just the Stouffer's makes a delicious pot pie.
Oh, okay. I myself prefer Marie Callender.
That's the fancy one.
it's it's like $2.99 versus 89 cents.
Yeah. You obviously haven't been broke in a while. Like broke. Like like hot dog ramen broke.
No, not since I was in college. I mean, no, after college I was broke for a while. But it's been a while. Yeah. I just I'm kind of decided that there came a point in my life that I was like, I don't ever want to have to buy 12-cent packages of ramen and 89-cent pot pies again.
Well, if you did, if there was a different butterfly back in the 40s, we could be eating Nintendo ramen. That's
true.
a throwback to yesterday, folks.
It's true. That's very, very true.
I'm still trying to find the stats. Oh, I just got right back to the Statista.com, offering no information whatsoever. So this is an ad for Statista.com. Hey, want to know nothing about anything you're trying to find out on the internet? Try Statista.com. Statista.com for nothing you want to know.
Do you feel better?
I do.
After that outburst?
Yes.
Do you want to know what one of the nicknames for pot pie is?
Can I guess?
Sure.
Pot pie. Meat. Flaky meats.
No, it's also known as humble pie.
Oh, right.
Because a lot of time, like when it came to America, and people actually made it and didn't buy Stouffer's, it was something that they would make to clean out the refrigerators of things that were getting ready to go bad. And it was humbling to them to know that they had to eat all of the food and not let any of it go bad and if I have a use for all of it. And so they named it humble pie.
I just stumbled across a product incidents tab on Wikipedia.
A what?
Product incidents. So
I don't know what that means.
it's like an incident where there was something that happened with the product. So I'm on the Banquet Foods
Tell me
Wikipedia
more.
page. So Banquet Foods is a subsidiary of ConAgra Brands that sells various food products, including frozen, pre-made entrees, meals, and desserts. We could kick that all the way back to the TV.
ConAgra is not a great company.
No. But we can reference that all the way back to our TV dinner episode.
Oh,
two or
that's
3
right.
weeks ago.
I forgot about that.
Banquet was founded in 1953 with the introduction of frozen meat pies. Banquet first hit the store shelves in 1955. Blah, frickin' blah, blah, right? So, on October 11th, 2007, food manufacturer ConAgra asked stores to pull its Banquet and generic brand chicken and turkey pot pies due to 152 cases of salmonella poisoning in 31 states being linked to the consumption of ConAgra pot pies, with 20 people being hospitalized. A final report by the CDC determined that there were 401 cases across 41 states, with approximately 1/3 of all cases resulting in hospitalization. By October 12th, a full recall was announced, affecting all varieties of frozen pot pies sold under the brands Banquet, Albertsons, Cub Foods, Food Lion, Great Value, Hill Country Fair, Kirkwood,
So, like,
Kroger,
all of them.
Legere, and Western Family Foods. Yeah.
Holy crap.
The recalled pot pies included a variety of in 7-ounce single-serving packages bearing the number P9 or established in 1059 printed on this side of the package. When the pies were returned to the market, cooking temperatures required for serving one were more apparent on the packaging. Competitor brands also followed suit.
Whoa. That's, wow.
And that's the kind of pot pies that I eat.
It sure is.
Yeah. I wonder if I've ever gotten salmonella and not known it.
I'm sure you probably have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really, like, you have a very active internal system. And so sometimes I think that you wouldn't know if something made you sick or not because you just would know that you needed to go to the bathroom, and that happens anyways. So
okay. Just literally putting my business out on the streets.
I was trying to come up with a way to say that it was
Ike
not like,
poops a lot?
oh, he shits all the time.
Okay.
I wanted to be like, you have your body works very actively. Very
My
quickly.
body is a wonderland.
It's impressive.
I've been eating salads this week.
Impressive. You have. I'm proud of you.
Trying to lose weight for my big trip.
So I want to tell you about something that I just read.
Take us home.
And this is something I've done, and I forgot that I've done this. So in the making of the pot pies at home, so a lot of people, what they'll do is if they're going to make a homemade one is they'll just buy pie crust and they'll put it in the pie crust.
Yeah.
I'm going to blow your mind.
Okay.
You know those packages of that we were talking about a few weeks ago of delicious biscuits and gravy biscuits? What about cracking one of those suckers open and using that as the bottom of the pot pie?
And then,
Done it.
Wrapping it.
And I was just reading, I pulled up some pot pie recipes and that came up. And I was like, oh, I forgot how amazing that was.
I used to take the muffin tin, I call it a cupcake tin, and I'd pull the biscuits in half, stick them down there, and then I'd crack an egg on it. And then
You crack an egg on everything.
I do.
It's interesting.
And then, or scramble it up a little bit and then pour it in there, and then take bacon crumbles, and then I bake that for like 35 minutes, and then you have this like little portable biscuity type deliciousness.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Try it sometime.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Well, that's everything we know or can look up about pot
pies.
Stay tuned tomorrow, guys, for our weekly wrap up. Then check us out on Sundays for our weekly warm up for next week.
Cool. Bye.
Thanks for listening and watching and stuff.
Please keep doing it.
And tell a friend.
Please.
Bye.
Bye.